Digital minimalism is all about being intentional with how you use technology. As a student that's been in online schooling for the past 2 years, I cannot even begin to explain to you how it's so easy to get wrapped up in your phone and laptop all day. And in the process of all that, I've noticed that it has numerous impacts on me, on my health, my ability to focus. I get distracted really easily these days. So for this year, I set a goal for myself and I want to make an active and conscious effort to minimize how often I'm using my phone and laptop. And so here are some tips that I found to be useful in that process. Your laptop is where you tend to spend most of your time, so it's important to declutter it as often as you can. I try to do it at the end of each week. You can think of it as like your physical space. Just like your room, you often have to clean it so you don't get overwhelmed and stressed. I've noticed that when my desktop is clean, I'm able to focus more on the tasks at hand, which in turn allows me to finish it a lot quicker, and therefore that cuts back on my screen time. This is a tip that I actually picked up from Jeremy after seeing his iPhone tour, which you guys can watch. It will be linked down below. I never really realized how useful it can be to place your screen time right on the top of your phone home screen as a widget. It's definitely a lot more effective than having to go into your settings and having it hidden away in there, because when you put this on your home screen, you're able to see it at a glance. And if you're the type of person that likes to keep track of things and set goals for yourself, this is definitely really useful in terms of keeping yourself on track and holding yourself accountable. Apple has a focus feature that allows for you to limit the amount of notifications and the types of messages that you choose from the people that you know. And all of it depends on the setting that you pick, and it's really great because you get to customize it as well. I really like this feature because you also get to set the time for when the focus turns off, so all of it is automated and it requires like no additional work on your end. I'll sometimes use this for when I'm reading or when I'm about to start a deep work session. Growing up, I loved to read. Then there came a brief period in my life where school and life just got in the way and I didn't really get time to kind of pick that up again. But recently I kind of rediscovered my love and passion for reading again, and it has been the best distraction. This is your sign to go pick up some old hobbies that you've probably pursued at one point in your life and you kind of gave up, or you didn't have time for it anymore. I'm telling you to go make time in your life for those old hobbies, or to pick up new ones that you've always been interested and just too scared to try. This is your sign to go start it now. It's even better if those hobbies don't require for you to be connected or online. Last but certainly not least, I use Idenati as a way to cut back on all the time that I will spend going back and forth on pages that I visit. It has just been my organization HubSpot. So for those of you that aren't familiar with Idenati, it's essentially your home screen for the internet. I love to use it to organize all of my most visited pages. I can organize the sites into categories, and everything is incredibly easy to sort and filter through. Not to mention, you can also create to-do lists on here, so it cuts back on so much back and forth and saves you so much time. As a student, Idenati has been super helpful, and I can't imagine going back to a time where I wasn't using this site. Because I'm online as well, it becomes incredibly easy to just lose the things that I need to use. So having everything located in an easy to locate page, it has just made my life 10 times easier, and I'm telling you to go sign up right now. The link will be in the description. That is it for my digital minimalism tips. Let me know down in the comments if you have some tips that you'd like to share that you felt have been super helpful in your journey on being less addicted to your phone and laptop.